to say, I think Pastor Green is right.
That's just not true. Reverend Sloan says that it's only by grace that we are saved.
Oh, hello, Joseph. What can we do you for?
Just a bag of flour and some salt.
I know. Pastor says your Reverend Sloan is nothing more than a seller of snake oil.
Pastor Green wouldn't know a righteous man if he sat down in his church, which is yet to happen.
Is that all, Joseph?
Yep.
Well, you wouldn't catch me setting foot into that church. Good day.
And a bad day to you.
Pretty silly, huh?
Sure is.
Heavy, wait.
Entertainment. It's just how I feel. Game getting deep, but I'm staying real. I gotta get mine. I gotta help heal. We living in hell. We living in the ill. It's just how I feel. Game getting deep, but I'm staying real. I gotta get mine. I gotta help heal. We living in hell. We living in the ill. We living in the ill. We living in the ill. Catch me smoking apples, getting high. I'm hoping for a saddle on this wild ass ride, trying to stay tame but living in the ill. Makes it hard for one to maintain. I gotta help heal. I'm swift on my feet, I'm swift on my toes. Fuck being friends, no mercy on my foes. I'm getting my binoculars out so I can see ahead a while. Moves make grade A with a figure, keep it a real fuck style. And all the while I pull a map out, trying to get a course plotted and carried out. Don't ever think I'll give in and submit just because I slipped a bit. I'm back with this gift. I'm speaking and teaching, hoping to be reaching like a preacher who's preaching. I got a chapel in these beats, liberating my generation of seeds. The peasants are held in ignorance, so don't mistake in my decisive decisions as ignorance. It's just how I feel. Game getting deep, but I'm staying real. I gotta get mine. I gotta help heal. We living in hell. We living in the ill. It's just how I feel. Game getting deep, but I'm staying real. I gotta get mine. I gotta help heal. We living in hell. We living in the ill. We living in the ill. We living in the ill.
Well, I guess I'm doing well, given the cards that I was dealt. Played my position as a prisoner who's living in hell. My state of mind had me set back and took me off track. So now I'm trying to get back the pep in my step that I once had. Tired of being stuck in this hellhole, trying to climb about it. My future's looking brighter, and there's no doubt about it. I see the hands of time passing by my eyes. I guess it's time to realize it's all on me to get that paper and make it mine. Here we go.
Make that paper, take that paper and give that paper a liberator. Great them routes, pave them paths, lay them roads and guide them out. For all my lost souls to travel and follow, so they may see light instead of always seeing sorrow. My soul's not hollow, but full of how-to-dos that help you through tomorrow. Like how to all these bitch make figures when they coming at your riches. You must smarten yourself up, depend on no one else but yourself. The flows are felt, so let it bump. I'm dodging hell's fireball, standing tall. I keep the opposition in awe of such a motherfucking man who continues to ball, creating all these plots and plans, executing programs, counteracting scams. I'm on my knees pleading, please get me out of this hellish state. I'm needing some relief, I feel there's no escape. But then I look up instead of down, I feel my feet elevate and I know I'm leaving now. It's just how I feel. The game getting deep, but I'm staying real. I gotta get mine. I gotta help heal. We living in hell. We living in the ill. It's just how I feel. Game getting deep, but I'm staying real. I gotta get mine. I gotta help heal. We living in hell. We living in the ill. We living in the ill. We living in the ill. It's just how I feel. We living in the ill. It's just how I feel. We living in the ill.
Father in heaven, I have to know which church teaches the truth. Who's there? Is there someone there? Father, please. I need wisdom. And the Bible promised that... Oh, Father! Deliver me from my enemy!
Joseph, this is my beloved son. Hear him.
Lord, which of all the churches is right? Which one should I join?
You must join none of them, Joseph. They're all wrong. They draw near to me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. They teach as doctrines the commandments of man. They copy the forms of godliness, but they deny the power of God. There is no church in the world today that teaches the fullness of my gospel.
Well, then how can anybody follow you if nobody knows the way?
You, Joseph, shall be an instrument in my hand to build my kingdom on earth.
Girls, be careful with those dishes. Oh, Don Carlos, don't bang your plate. Joseph, what's the matter? You look worn out.
Don't worry, Mother. I am well enough off. I've learned for myself that your church is not true. But I know that Jesus lives, and he loves us, and he cares about us. And he told me, Mother, that I would be given his true gospel.
I believe you, Joseph.